Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Trends Tech. And today we are talking about the Beats Plus. Now, I've had the Beats Plus for about a week. Kind of thought about doing 24 hours later, but I really wanted to use these and I really wanted to give these a try so I could really make sure if I like these or not. Now, just as a disclaimer, Apple did not send these to me. I bought these with my own money, so all of my opinions are my own. But I have to say this, the Beats Plus are probably my favorite earbuds. I don't know what it is. Maybe Apple got me by the transparent case design, kind of, hitting back to that like 90s nostalgia where we had like transparent Game Boys and transparent phones and all of these other transparent things. And I think Apple did well with the transparency. Now, nothing, the company did have their design with the transparent earbud. So technically they did it before Apple did, but I honestly like the fact that this is frosted and transparent. I like that a little bit better than just the straight up 100% see-through transparency, because when you have that, it can get smudges and you're always worried about trying to clean it. Whereas if you have something that's like frosted, it does a little bit better. You don't have to worry about cleaning it or how it looks. It pretty much is going to stay the exact same way that you use it. The other benefit of Beats over, let's say, the AirPods Pro 2 is the fact that you have USB-C. We are moving towards a USB-C world. And as somebody that uses Apple products, give me all USB-C. Take the whole Lightning stuff and put it out to the pasture. I'm sorry, everybody who likes Lightning, but it's time to move on. Let's go 100% USB-C. Definitely like USB-C on here. It does have like a fast charge, like quick charge with USB-C, although I really don't notice because when I plug these up, I just plug them in for maybe an hour just to charge the case. And I'm never really in a rush to like, hey, let me charge this up and go. So it may be a benefit to you, but I just really haven't had that same feeling. Like pretty much I'm not sitting here draining the earbuds all day, every day while using them. The other thing that I love about these buds is the fact that you have physical touch controls. On the AirPods 2, I know you're supposed to like swipe down or move your fingers along like the stems or whatnot to change the volume up and down. I haven't mastered that, so it's not something I use. The same thing, like you're supposed to squeeze it for it to pause. I need physical. I need the physical click. And with these buds, you get that physical click. So if you're watching content and you go and press the button, it pauses it. Great. I love that. You know for sure that it's paused because you feel the click. Same thing if you were to skip forward to another video. You don't even have to touch the screen of your iPhone or your, any other phone. You just double tap on the button and it's going to skip. And that's pretty much it. Press once to pause it, press it again to play it again, and then, double press to skip forward, which is cool. Also, the cool thing about this is the fact that it works on Android phones and on iOS devices. So that's the one thing I really just don't like about the AirPod series, is that pretty much they're really only meant for iPhone. So Apple taking Beats and making it, for both sides is awesome. The other thing I like about it is the sound. Now, I'm not an audiophile. I just think that these sound really, really nice. I listen to Linkin Park and I listen to Bone Thugs and Harmony, and whether if I have the volume at 10% or if I turn it all the way up to 100%, the bass is nice, the mids are good. It's got like a really good punchy sound, but it's not like muddy bass at the same time. It's perfect for that. So I like the price of these for what they do. The fact that you have all of the integrations on Apple with the Siri commands and everything like that. You do have like silicone tips or rubber tips, whichever material it is. You have multiple different tips to basically go on these, and that really helps out. And it's like a nice bridge between the products. The only thing that I really could say about it with the price and what you don't get is the fact that you don't get the wireless MagSafe charging that you get on the AirPod Pros 2. That's one of the things that I've really gotten used to, is having wireless charging. So let's say if I didn't have a USB-C cable or if I didn't have a charging cable, I could just throw these on a wireless charger and that'd be fine. If I had some sort of like a wireless setup where everything was wireless, then that would help out too. The other drawback, and this is something I noticed, is the fact that you don't have the same Find My capability like you have on the AirPods Pro 2. So basically, if I were to take my AirPods Pro 2 and throw them out in the middle of the backyard, I could basically take my phone out and find it directly with the phone. Whereas with these, the case will just give off the last location that these were connected to. So that's a little bit of a drawback for me, but for the price, Apple had to cut something somewhere. The fit of these Beats are so much better than the AirPods Pro 2 for me. Now, the AirPods Pro 2, they may fit better for you, but for these fit perfectly. I can take these out of the case and put them directly in my ears and they won't fall out. Did a whole shake test and moving around or whatnot. They stayed in place and did not move around. If I tried the same thing with my AirPods, they will fall out. And honestly, I think it's because of just the stems hanging lower and gravity or whatnot. So yeah, I like them. I like the Plus more than the Pros. And to me, the Plus, they're just a little bit more low key. Like with AirPods Pro 2, it's kind of like you want people to see you. You want people to see that you're wearing AirPods. It's like a real brand thing. Whereas with the Beats, at least in the transparency or the transparent ones, they are more low key. You don't have to really, worry about people looking at you like, oh, you wear AirPods. And you're like, no, there's just earbuds and no one's going to care. You still get your really, really, really good noise cancellation and you get your transparency mode, which is awesome. I was actually mowing the grass and listening to a podcast from my friend Viper. We also have a podcast together. And I was able to hear every single thing that he said. And I could barely even hear the lawnmower. I don't think I could hear much of it at all. Now, I have an electric lawnmower. I did not test this with a gas powered lawnmower, but I was able to cut the grass and listen to the podcast or listen to the live stream and pretty much have a good time. So as far as my final verdict, should you buy these or should you not buy these? Here's what I'll say. If you really want a pair of earbuds that look nice, they're going to fit pretty good, you got multiple tips, and you plan on either going back and forth between Apple or Android, these are a good pickup. These honestly are going to be better than the regular Beats Buds. These have more features, basically have your touch controls where you can press in and do all this other stuff. So the Plus, a little bit better than the regular Beats. If you're really on a budget, then I would say probably go for the Beats and, the fact that these go inside your ears or whatnot. I guess my last thoughts is I wish the case was just a little bit smaller. It kind of seems a little bit too big for what it is. Maybe it's Apple trying to just separate the design or whatnot. But if I could take the Beats Plus and put them inside of an AirPod Pro 2 type of case, that would be awesome. Or just make the AirPods Pro 2 transparent. There's an idea for you, Apple. So yeah, that's it. I like them. You guys should love them. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. And I will see you guys in the next video. All right, y'all. Take it easy. Peace.